A quick reply on one of our viewers. Hi, my name is Brian Othiambo from Kisumu. I feel like the church has let Kenyans down. Daktari, would you agree?
It depends what he means by down. Is it because we are not confronting evil or we are not speaking? But as far as I'm concerned, I said the society, Othiambo and all of us, we need a value-based systems.
Okay.
So that as we confront one another, we are sincere, we are genuine, we want to correct issues.
Okay.
But if it means the church has not shouted enough, the church is a collective of individuals who have brain, mind, spirit, and soul.
Right. And
so we operate within a given mandate of spirituality, a given mandate of intellectuality, a given mandate of operation with respect to mankind.
Right. And even as you come in, we're in the very few minutes of wrapping up. So talking matters here, solutions really, as Dr. says, are not pointing a finger to individuals, but then matters solutions. A rebuttal on what he was talking about. Then even as the youth, what kind of a church would you like to see moving forward?
I don't want to be what kind of a church I would want to see forward, because if the government was following basic human rights laws, if they cannot simply respect the right to life, how do we expect them to make laws about donations and respect them? If they cannot respect the young people who went to Maandamano, if they cannot allow Kenyans to freely demonstrate, how do we expect them to enact laws about donations? Donations is about money. If simply about people dying in hospitals, you cannot follow the law. You cannot just be responsible in your governance. How do we expect them to enact laws and actually follow them up? My part of the solutions that I would bring up is maybe it's time that Kenya should allow, we should just allow Kenyans to continue auditing these leaders, because I don't understand how you've been a member of parliament for one term and you can afford 20 million for donations. I think what should come into place is we need to strengthen our institutions. We need to strengthen EACC in a way that it's quite independent, because if you look at these so many donations, it's an entrenchment of corruption. You know, it's a misuse of funds. It is opulence. You cannot be misusing resources, doing some shoddy things in the names of philanthropy. Then you want to tell us that fundamental issues like education, like health, you know, are things that you can put aside for a minute, but everything else can happen, you know. And the moment we see a president who is a joker, because the moment you're on a platform like Kamukunji and you're telling us about 1 million chapatis, who cares about 1 million chapatis in a nation where they cannot go to hospital and access proper medical insurances cover?
Okay.
Who cares about 1 million chapatis when students in schools have not received capitation? Who cares about 1 million chapatis when at the end of the day the payslip has been shredded into pieces? So we need to be very honest. It's not even, the church has a part to play, but truth be told, we need as Kenyans to keep telling the president the truth.
Fantastic. And
when time comes, if he does not act on it, the next regime that is going to come in, our first assignment ni kuweka ndani wote.
Most definitely. Dr. Very briefly, your last thoughts, speaking directly